Today, I'm going to show you a brand new way to access the latest update from Bolt locally for free. You don't need to pay for the API. It can generate websites for you along with building AI SEO tools and many, many other things. And this is basically the same tool that I've used to grow a website in literally just a few days from 0 to 393 clicks. Let's get straight into it. So this is the GitHub. It was just updated a few hours ago, as you can see, and it's pretty simple and easy to set up. So the way that we're going to do it is we'll go to terminal over here and then do. So I'm going to type this in, then I'm going to type that in. From there, we'll type in this, then we'll npm install that bad boy. Then we're going to pmp install it, like you can see right here. And from here, we're going to edit the environment file. So we're going to put nano.env, as you can see. And from here, we can insert our API keys into the document. Now, if you want access to a free API, you can use tools, for example, like AI Studio and create free APIs, and then you can build your tools or your websites around this API. Additionally, what you can also do, if you have a free GitHub account, go to the menu on the left-hand side, then click on Marketplace, and then you'll see a bunch of different APIs you can get access to as well. So you just click on Get API Key, and then follow the instructions from there and create your own API keys for these, right? So from here, we're going to grab the API key. I'm going to enter that directly inside here. Once you've edited the MV, press enter and you can exit it from there. Then we shall pmp run dev this bad boy, and that will host it locally, which you can see down here. We have this open, ready to go. Now from here, we can select whatever API we want to use. If you see this error right here, that means the API was not set properly. I just want to show you that. You just need to go back to the env file and edit it. And then if you edit the env like you see right here, and it's working, you'll see it will just reply. Right? For all of this stuff, if you want to just copy and steal the whole process from me, this is how I do it. Obviously, I'm going to delete my API key, but this shows you exactly how I set it up, along with how to troubleshoot any problems with API keys, right? And all the commands that you can just copy and paste directly into terminal. Now we have our free version of Bolt, and it looks quite different versus the online version over here. Now this is free, this is paid. Another big difference between them, on the live version, this doesn't let you choose which API you use. On the locally hosted version, you can see here you can switch between the APIs that you want to use. We're going to stick with Google for now because that's the free API that we use. And then from here, we can just give it some simple instructions. It basically works in 3 simple steps. First step is that you can create a website with this prompt right here. Then from here, you can actually move on to the content creation process. And then finally, we can start publishing. So let me show you an example. If we grab the website creation prompt like so, we'll go to Bolt, we'll plug in the instructions, and then it's just going to start going off and coding this. So now we have the website, and then if you're like, oh, I don't like the design, you can actually just say improve the design. It'll make some changes like so. Now from here, you can start building out each page, and you would just plug in your keywords for whatever website you want to create. So for example, like SEO training Birmingham, here's the details to include for the content, and then it will just go off and start creating the page. If you want to see an example of like a fully built out website using the same method, here you can see best SEO training Melbourne.com, exact match domain for the target keyword, and then it's got all these pages underneath. Now, let's go back and try the Claude API for creating websites. So this is using the Google API, which is completely free. Let's try the paid version using Claude. We're going to npm run dev on that. Now we're going to reopen the local version of Bolt. So we're going to select Anthropic, then Claude 3.5 Sonnet, and here you can see it's starting to build it out. Now, what you can also see in the top right over here is that you can download the code, you can sync the files, you can toggle terminal, and you can push to GitHub as well. Now, if you push this to GitHub, once you're happy with it for your website that you've created, then you can host that on Netlify and link it to the repository on Netlify. So if we go back to Bolt now, and here we have something that looks much nicer than what we used on the Google API. Sometimes the preview doesn't show. If you have that situation, here's what I did to handle it. So I put the preview as blank. Can you make sure the preview works? And then it fixes it like you see right here. And now you've got something that actually looks pretty decent, right? If we go to the calculator page, loads super fast, really easy to set up. And if you want to push this to GitHub, you select code, get it published. But that's how you can basically build out websites for free. These websites rank. As an example of that, if we put enterprise SEO ROI calculator, you can see it ranking on the first page right here. It's a very powerful process. Just be careful that you're not publishing spam, right? So you want to quality control this stuff before you publish it. Additionally, here's how much it would normally cost, right? So this is how much you're saving if you use a local version of Bolt. You'll save $600 a year. And additionally, if you use the Google AI Studio API, then you can build stuff for free. If you want to use, say, ChatGPT or these other models, you would just go to Marketplace and follow the instructions to get the free API. Let me show you how you can connect this to a repository on GitHub. For example, if we go to Netlify in the backend, we'll just go to this example website. Then from here, we'll go to site configuration, continuous deployment, and then you click on link depository and you just link this to a GitHub repository, right? And if you don't even want to pay for like website hosting, then you could just host your content on websites like LinkedIn. So you don't even need to pay for the website hosting. So just to recap, you can get access to Bolt for free offline. You can get the API for free using GitHub or Google AI Studio. You can host the content on platforms like LinkedIn and they rank pretty well. That's basically it. If you're wondering, okay, how do I set this up step by step, along with prompts from today, I'll plug that into my free SEO course, link in the comments and description. And then if you log into the free SEO course, scroll down to free SEO tools, then go to Bolt Local. You can find the video notes directly inside that lesson. So thanks so much for watching. If you want to get a free SEO strategy session to get more leads, traffic, and sales to your website, feel free to book them. We'll show you how we take websites from 0 to 145,000 visitors a month and generate thousands of dollars in sales on autopilot. On this free link building acceleration session, you'll get a free SEO domination plan, discover the secrets of link building. We'll answer any questions you have. You'll learn the best link building strategy for your website, plus how to quickly outrank your competitors in link building, how to 10x your SEO traffic based on what's working for us. Feel free to get that. Link in the comments and description. Appreciate you watching. Bye bye.